When the United States banned alcohol, the soda market grew 200% in 6 months. But it wasn't until after prohibition ended and alcohol returned that you could really see the power of branding in the soda market that resonates as the masterclass for today's modern marketing. Because when liquor was banned, there was all this opportunity in the soda market as a substitute for alcohol. Yeah, I know, but that's what it was, which created a ton of competitors. Everybody was winning, everybody was growing, but when it disappeared, the market shrank and there wasn't room for everybody. And we've seen this time and time when trends occur. Everybody can win when everybody's winning. But how do you stand out and differentiate yourself as a brand when your market is going through rough times? Coca-Cola, for example, already established themselves as a market leader and had a massive competitive advantage with their distribution, so they tripled down on their distribution and marketing way ahead of their time. But others didn't have that luxury, so you saw brands like Crush differentiate by highlighting the fact that it included real orange juice. And then they started to expand into new flavors like lime and grape, and always included just enough real juice to use it in their marketing. Meanwhile, a brand like Pepsi that was super similar to Coke didn't differentiate themselves using the product itself, but more so the packaging of the product, offering a 12-ounce bottle for the same price as Coca-Cola's 6-ounce bottle, which at the time was only 5 cents, something that's insane to think about. And there's a huge lesson in this because we see micro and macro trends happen in various markets all the time today. A lot of online companies won during COVID, and many of them are already dead. It just hasn't been announced yet. So the trick is to take advantage of these massive growth opportunities when the trend happens, but make sure you keep a pulse on what your unique identity is, so when the moment ends, you're still able to differentiate, stand out, and create value when your market begins to contract and there's no longer as much room in the winner's circle.